Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of 50 Shades Freed. Let's do it. 50 Shades Freed is the third and final installment in the 50 Shades franchise. This erotic drama film is directed by James Foley, based on the novel of the same name by E.L. James, and stars Dakota Johnson, Jamie Dornan, Eric Johnson, Eloise Mumford, as well as Callum, Rennie, and Marcia Harden for some reason. Anastasia and Christian get married, but Jack Hyde continues to threaten their relationship. Okay, so first, a couple of caveats. First off, I have not seen the first two 50 Shades movies. Thought it would be fun to kind of go in somewhat blind. I read a little bit of the synopsis so I wouldn't be completely lost. Don't really think I needed to, but here we are. The other caveat is, I know I'm not the target market for this movie, but those aside, what did I think of 50 Shades Freed? You know what? Wasn't that bad. I'm lying to you, I hated this movie. Let's talk about the acting first. The acting in this film is not good. Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan do the best they can, and apparently that's not very much. With the exception of Marcia Harden, who is mercifully in the movie for about a minute, none of the acting really works. Now, I'm going to chalk that up to the writing, because the writing here is really atrocious. I don't think many actors could have done too much with it, to be perfectly honest. But the biggest problem in this movie is between Anastasia and Christian Grey. There is like zero chemistry. They have the chemistry of water and oil, or salt and snails, or chocolate and orange. A flavor profile I simply do not understand. And I think the lack of chemistry is precisely why this movie that's supposed to be a really sexy movie is anything but. I'm not against kink, and if that's your thing, I hope these scenes work for you, but for me, those scenes were so not titillating. They were about as sexy as the sex scenes in The Room. You are my rose, you are my rose, you are my rose. Honestly, I think I've seen sexier clips from Golden Girls. The pacing is also terrible in this movie. It's about an hour and 45 minutes, and it feels a lot longer as the story just sort of plods along. And even after the climax, oh, I see what you did there, Mr. Poster. Very clever. Even after the climax, it still just keeps going. Also, stick around for a mid-credit sequence. Seriously. The film is just boring. Nothing really happens, it doesn't really go anywhere, and when there are things that are supposed to be heavy, because I didn't give the slightest crap about the characters, there were no stakes, and I didn't care. Now, granted, if you've read the books, or if you've seen all the movies, maybe you have more of a connection to these characters. I get that. I know I'm not being totally fair having only seen the third one, but I'm only one man. Honestly, the movie was just boring. I was hoping it would be at least kind of funny. No. I will say this. It had a decent soundtrack. David Bowie's on there. Always a good thing. Honestly, I know we're very early in 2018, but I have to say, I'm confident saying this is the worst movie I've seen all year. And I saw The Open House, and that was bad. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give 50 Shades Freed. And I think I'm going to give 50 Shades Freed a... oh, Jesus, God, no. Out of 10. So now I want to know, what did you think of 50 Shades Freed? Have you read the books? Are they as bad as people have told me? Are they actually better? Which is your favorite of the three movies? What's your favorite erotic film of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. You can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.